Hello everyone, welcome to a Star Wars Battlefront video. With the release of the Battlefront Classic Collection, I figured returning players may need a quick refresh, and any new players might need some help. So today, I'm going to give you a brief overview of the award system in Battlefront 2. So first, head to your career stats and options, career stats, and then you'll be at the career record screen. At the bottom, you'll see the awards section, and here you'll see 9 different medals, each requiring the completion of a challenge, followed by the award. I quickly want to explain the ranking system for awards. Each award has 4 ranks: Green, Veteran, Elite, and Legendary. If you have earned a specific reward, 0 to 3 times you are green, and you actually don't get any rewards in this stage, just the satisfaction that you've accomplished something in your life. Kinda boring, I know. Earning the medal 4 to 31 times makes you a veteran, and here we actually get to use our hard-earned rewards. Moving up to the 32 to 63 earning range, we'll see a reduction in the criteria to earn the medal, roughly a quarter less needed for it. Finally, if you reach 64 and above, you are legendary. At this point, you automatically receive the reward at the start of your life and throughout the rest of your games. Now that we understand the different levels, let's look at the actual challenges. Out of the 9 challenges, 3 are related to earning points, something we'll go over later. 5 are related to mastering weapons, and the last is proving your skill as a slicer. As an extra bit of difficulty, each of these medals challenges require you to complete them in a single life. By the way, these 2 charts can be found on the Battlefront 2 wiki. So let's start with the fun ones, the weapons. Just as a note, when you receive the award weapon, it will look identical to the regular version. You'll have to keep an eye out for the name to change, which would be award and then whatever weapon it is. Alright, our first medal, Gunslinger. This requires 6 eliminations, 4 if you're elite, with the blaster pistol. Do this and you'll get the precision pistol. This little guy boasts a major damage boost, an increased rate of fire, and a jazzy purple plasma beam. In addition, the award pistol no longer works on a heating fire system. It has a reloadable clip and ammo stock now. There are 2 ways I have found to speed this challenge up. The biggest thing is that you just have to finish the enemy with the pistol, meaning you can deal damage with other weapons to lower their health, and then whip out the pistol for the fatality. I would also recommend trying out Galactic Conquest space battles. Without buying the Marine unit, the enemy will also be restricted to pilots, meaning a plethora of baddies to beat up with just basic pistols. While you aren't able to spam space battles every round, it can be an easy way to earn a few medals while working on other weapons in ground combat. The Demolition medal has you make 4 critical hits on a vehicle, only 3 if you're elite. This doesn't have to be the same vehicle, just any 4 crits in a life. You'll notice a crit when you see little teeth coming off the typical hit marker, just like this. After you've accomplished these hits, you'll get the remote rocket launcher, and if you want a feeling of how this award weapon works, Chewbacca's guided rocket works the exact same. It allows you to control your rocket similar to spaceship flight. In my experience, this is one of the tougher, more annoying ones, but I do have a few tips for this medal that made the struggle a little easier. The first is knowing, obviously, where critical points are on vehicles. I'll have another video that will take a deep dive into this, but right off the bat, the best map in my opinion to grind this out is Hoth, playing as the Rebels. AT-STs, whose crit point is on the back around the platform neck area thing, and the AT-ATs, which is the neck right between the main body and the cockpit, are 2 vehicles that are extremely easy to hit crits, and they can both take multiple crits, kinda cutting back on time a little bit. You can also go for the AT-TE on Geonosis, Renvar Harbor, and Felucia. Here you'd play as the CIS and hit the underbelly, and the Spider Walkers on Geonosis, playing as the Republic and hitting the joints of the legs. Another thing to note, make sure you do not lock onto the vehicle like this, the red little arrows there, as it will activate the homing feature of the rocket launcher, making it miss crit areas most of the time. Moving on to the Regulator medal, you'll need 8 elims, only 6 with elite, with a shotgun. Accomplishing this feat will give you the Fléchette shotgun, boasting higher damage, longer range, and beautiful purple shots. With these bonuses, however, it does have a slightly slower fire rate. This one can be a bit more difficult than the other weapons, as you are a sitting duck at long ranges, but you're also easily trapped by multiple enemies if you get in the battlefront too far. I found it can help to play on smaller maps with tight, overlapping corridors, some examples being Mustafar, Tantive 4, and Jabba's Palace. The shotgun class comes with a health and ammo drop as a secondary, so be sure to use it. The next two weapon medals are actually fairly similar and, in my opinion, the easiest of the weapon medals. I'll go over each first, then break down the overlapping strategies. Frenzy requires 12 eliminations, 9 at elite status, with the blaster rifle. Do this and you'll get the outstanding elite rifle. This upgraded weapon shows off with a major damage boost, switches to 3-round burst, and gnarly purple beams. In a feeble attempt to not make it too overpowered, it does have a smaller clip size and ammo stock. This is probably the easiest weapon medal to obtain, and my favorite award weapon to use. I mean, one burst to the head will insta-kill your standard infantry. It's crazy! There aren't too many strategies for this one, just load up a basic infantry unit and get blasting. There are two things you can try out that can make this even easier. The first being starting a new game of Galactic Conquest, meaning both sides can only use standard infantry, which ensures no annoying special units are going to one-shot you. My preferred way of grinding this medal is loading into space battles and instant action and using the Marine Trooper. Landing in the enemy hangar gives you waves and waves of pistol and sometimes blaster wielding enemies who don't stand a chance. The Marksman medal requires 6 headshots, only 4 if you're elite, with the sniper rifle. The award version of the sniper is the beam rifle, shooting solid purple beams that deal more damage and penetrate through targets. The downside, a massive ammo reduction, and also, it's probably a bug, but the zoomed in crosshair is actually a bit high of where your beam lands, meaning you'll want to aim a little low. I mainly use a shared method between this and the Frenzy medal, but I do have one other tip to make this difficult challenge easier. If you can find a stationary turret that supports a path where many enemy units pass, such as this location on Camino, AI units will drop everything to make their way to enter an empty turret. You see where this is going? Headshotting an enemy creates an open turret, and with a constant stream of enemy units nearby, you can sometimes get instantaneous filling. You don't have to move your crosshair at all. The only thing slowing you down is your reload speed. The shared method I mentioned earlier relies on maps with narrow corridors, meaning any areas that tend to funnel many units into a similar walking path. This leads to a bunch of groups of targets that require little movement to aim, which is especially nice for those sniper rifle headshots, but also makes blaster rifle a limbs a breeze. My favorite map for this strat is Camino, spawning at Command Post 2 as either the Empire or Republic at the start of the match, and then you're overlooking the bridge between the middle platform. You can easily get up to 100 eliminations in a game using this method. Moving away from weapons brings us to the Technician medal, which gives you a vehicle regeneration bonus upon completion. All you need to do is slice into a vehicle with an enemy unit. Simple, right? And practice it can be a bit tedious and not nearly as easy. To do this, you'll need to be an engineer infantry unit and equip the cutter, and hit your fire key while being extremely up close and personal. This means any vehicles that are fast moving or have strong anti-infantry defenses are nearly impossible to slice, making your easily sliceable vehicles list a little shorter. To make it even smaller, command vehicles, that'd be AT-ATs, ATTEs, and troop turtles in space, cannot be sliced. From my experience, AT-STs are the easiest ground vehicles to slice, and here I'd go with Hoth, plays the rebels, and you can maybe work out a slice and your critical hits in life. I also found the AT-RT, playing as CIS, and both the IFT-T and -X, which would be rebels or CIS, to be able to slice into. You can slice into starfighters, but this is normally a difficult feat, as AI pilots will take off almost the second they enter the cockpit. However, if you're playing a space battle in the Galactic Civil War era, both sides' bombers have 2 unit slots, meaning there may be a delay in takeoff, and with enough luck, long enough to slice in. As the last three medals, that is Endurance, Guardian, and War Hero, are all based off getting points, I'll group them into one topic. Endurance need 12 points, only 9 at Elite, and it gives you an energy regen boost. Guardian 24, or 18 with Elite, adding a damage reduction boost. And finally, War Hero requires a whopping 36 points, diminished to 27 at Elite level, bringing with it a damage boost. Put simply, being an absolute unit on the Battlefront gives you points. Stuff like eliminations, vehicle destruction, command post captures, that kind of thing. The only actual list I could find was from a 14-year-old GameFAQs forum post that only covers space battles, and it wasn't even right. So basically, my list isn't perfect, but you really don't need to worry too much. Just play the games, follow the objectives, and points will follow. This video is already getting kinda long, so I'll make another with a bigger breakdown. But things to focus on: eliminations are 2 points, command post captures are 5, and vehicle destructions kinda vary. If it's empty, it's 1 point, but then if anyone is in it, generally speaking, it is 3 plus the number of people. So for example, a vehicle with 2 units in it is worth 5 points. However, my advice to grind these medals out is to do space battles. Take a bomber and destroy all the enemy frigates, each are worth 18 points. Then start working on the capital ship. Each major system being decimated is a big 18 points. So that's right, bucko, taking out one major system and a frigate is enough to get you a War Hero medal, and it doesn't take long to do that. These major systems are the life support, command bridge, sensor relay, communications array, and finally the engines. Some capital ships have different numbers of engines, but each individual engine is an equal part of the whole 18 points. At least that's the premise, I believe, of how it's supposed to work. In practice, it's a little screwy, but that's kind of the idea of it. As you play the game more, you'll get a better feeling for points, as it always gives a transparent overlay in the top left of both your limbs and your score when you earn them. Oh, and I almost forgot. If you're playing with friendly fire on, team kills negate 2 points, and just in general, eliminating yourself is a 1 point reduction. So I think that does it for now. Like I mentioned earlier, I'll be making a series going through each of these awards in depth and the best strategies to grind them out as fast as possible. If you want to take a closer look at anything in the meantime, I've linked the wiki pages that contain the most useful information. But let me know your favorite award down below, and return to the battlefield, trooper.